What's up, guys? How is it going? If you are interested in learning how to sing, however, every time you try, you sound like a stranglehold chicken. If that's your case, I have the solution for you. Before we move on, we need to understand how we perceive our voice. Whenever we speak, shout, or sing, what we hear is our inner voice. Our inner voice is the vibration that happens inside of our body. Because this vibration happens inside of our body, that's what we hear. But people around us hear something entirely different. That's also the reason why every time you hear your voice on a recording, it makes you feel weird. Because that's what everybody else hears. What this means is that we're not really familiar with our voice. Or to say it better, we're not familiar with what everybody else hears when we speak, sing, or shout. Therefore, the solution to this problem will be recording ourselves and listen to the recording and try to figure out what could we do better. However, not all of us have a musical ear. If that's your problem, then there is another solution for this. For this exercise, the first thing we need is a microphone. If you are on a budget, you can get some cheap USB microphones nowadays, which are quite good. I will link some in the description below. Also, we need a digital audio workshop, also known as DAW or DAW. The one I use is called Reaper, which is easy to get. There are plenty online nowadays. However, make sure that the one you use allows you to use a pitch corrector, also known as autotune. So, as you can see from my track, from my project, I have two tracks. A backing track and a track to record my vocals. The one with my vocals also have autotune. Now, don't worry, we're not going to change our vocals, we're not going to modify it. However, make sure that your autotune, or pitch corrector, is in manual mode. Now, why is that? Now, I'm going to show you the backing track first. As you can see, I made one myself. So the backing track has both the chords and the melody. So let's listen to this. So what I have here is do 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 do. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to record, and while I record, autotune will tell me which notes I was singing, and then I will check and make sure that my vocals are in tune. So let's check this out. So I'm going to arm my track for recording. As you can see, I have the metronome on, which will count me in. Now, let's activate the recording. Now let's save this track. And let's have a look at autotune. As you can see, now the first note was wrong because it should have been a C. So it wasn't a ooh, it was do. Do 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 do. Right, and then everything else seems to be okay. Do do. So do 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 do. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to re-record it. Do 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 do. So again, let's have a look on autotune or pitch corrector. And let's have a look at the notes. So I start I start a little flat. You see here it says B, but as we can see from the track, I'm playing a C. Then it goes, I have a drop here. Now these drops usually happen because we're taking a breath or we change the note, right? So physically we're making an effort. So that's why these happen. As you can see here as well, I'm going a little sharp when I go to C. And these things are normal. However, we want to limit them. Otherwise, we're going to sound out of tune. Apart from that, so I'm singing a C, then I go to B, back to C, back to D, back to E. I have a little drop here, and I'm going a little sharp here. But because I'm a human, these mistakes, let's call them, are quite normal. However, we want to limit them. So I'm going to record myself again, and I'll try to make it better. Let's have a look now. So again, I'm starting a little flat, but it seems like I'm correcting it quite quickly. Also, I'm not as flat as I was before. Again, here I have the drop, and the drop comes from the sustain of the body. Now, the reason this might happen as well is because I'm sitting now, and I'm not in a very comfortable position. So then again here I have a spike, but overall I seem to be quite consistent, and this is what you want to get pretty much. Now, and you keep doing this until you're happy with it. So this is the exercise. Try with different backing tracks. However, make sure that you know the notes of the melody you're playing, especially if you're not, if you don't have a strong knowledge of music. So let me try again. Careful with that. So I'm gonna give it one last try for today. And now, for the last time, let's have a look. So as you can see at the beginning, I'm more consistent with the C. Then I drop. Actually, let's make this a little bigger. Then I have a drop again. Then back to C. I'm a little sharp, but nothing to worry about. Then I'm going to D. I start the D a little sharp again. The E, probably I could raise the E a bit more. But here, as you can see, I'm getting a bit fatigued now, so I am losing some control and I'm a bit thirsty. But you get the idea. So keep recording yourself until you see some progress. So that's the exercise. It's pretty simple. Everybody can do it. All you need is a laptop, a DAW. I will leave a link to Reaper in the comments in the description below, and I will also link a couple of USB microphones that are quite cheap that you can use for this exercise. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment in the comment section. This will help me get a better reach and make more quality content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.